Let's move on and see how the internet did react to the game yesterday. We're going to go to Twitter. This is from Clara saying, even the bacteria kit looks good on him.
This is Sonny. Yeah, does look good on him.
Ayudi says, you lot are horrible human beings. And this is what we were talking about with Brennan Johnson. Just look at this. This is Sonny just taking over Brennan to the away fans last night. And I saw this obviously in front of my own eyes, and it was just hard to watch a little bit.
Yeah, he looked like he didn't want to come over and celebrate with the fans, did he? He just looked like he didn't want to be there, and that's really sad. And as we've said, it's a young player who just scored a last-minute winner in a cup tie. He should be buzzing. He should be going over and celebrating the fans. But because of what's happened, clearly he doesn't feel like. Obviously, I doubt anyone was booing him at that point, right? I'm assuming they were all trying to cheer him on. I wasn't there. I mean, I'm guessing that was what was.
No, there was no one booing him at that point. But when he did come on, there were a few moans and groans.
Right. But
not booing, just.
But you know, I'm assuming when he comes over, people are cheering for him and stuff like that, or not really? Or?
I mean, I tell you the truth. At the final whistle, it was just more relief than actual celebrations. Obviously, it went off when we scored the second goal, but when the final whistle went, no Spurs fan was actually that delighted. Everyone was just like, bloody hell, we got away with one there.
And clearly Brennan felt the same. I don't know whether it's because of... look, obviously we're reading a lot into it. I don't know whether it's because of what happened with him deactivating his account, that's why it's led to him being a bit muted, or is it a case of he also realised that the team didn't play well? So there's as much as we got away with one, maybe he felt like, you know, we didn't play well and we don't deserve to be like massively celebrating. I don't know, but he seemed pretty happy in the post-match interview, to be fair.
I didn't see that post-match interview, but to be fair, on what you're saying right there, I don't know if you noticed it or saw it, it was in the vlog, that Pape Sarr was the first player to come over to the away fans yesterday, and the first thing he did was put his hands up like that and said sorry. Okay,
which is an interesting thing, considering we just got 2 last-minute goals. Usually in that situation, everyone's just buzzing and no one really cares, but it's interesting that they acknowledge that, yeah, it was a terrible performance. So
that's usually like what we lose like 5-0 away to Newcastle, and the fans would do that, like we and the players would do that, like we've just won 2-1 in the last minute. It was just an interesting situation. Next up, saying we've officially got the same set of wingers than we had last season.
That's in response to Odebear being injured.
Yeah. And one down as well if Timo's going to be injured.
Or maybe one added with Mikey Moore.
Yeah, I hope he gets some sort of game time now.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to what solutions he has to find here, because with Odebear gone, we don't have that dribbler now. So I don't know. Is he going to? I guess Brennan's going to have to be starting every game. And we were saying how we want Brennan to be a super sub again, because that's even yesterday he came off the bench. I know it was early, but he still came off the bench, and that's when he scored.
He's got such a fantastic record off the bench.
He really does. But now we can't afford to have him on the bench, so he's going to have to be starting every game, and that's not a great prospect.
And you know what? We got really hard games coming. We've got to go to Old Trafford. I know, they're not playing well at the moment, but whenever you go to Old Trafford, it's always going to be a hard game. And we got Brighton as well away coming up soon. And that is.
I'm more worried than about Brentford than
Brentford as well.
Those games, in my opinion.
At least Brentford Wissa's out. Wissa's going to be out for the game, which is obviously a plus for us. But they've still got an Mbeumo and Sade.
They're just a team built to counteract Spurs. Yeah. Good at set pieces, good at counter-attacking, low block, clogging up the back five. Like everything if you could like build a team to counteract Spurs like that, you'd probably build it like Brentford. That's what I'm worried about.
Next up, we've got Son_way saying, "Don't let the claim be calmed down."
Don't let the claim. I don't know what that means, but it was nice to see Sonny coming on, calming the situation, and I think it did. Maybe that did help Tottenham. Just like, wait, had he come on already by the time we conceded? Because he's taking kickoff, or did he come on to take kickoff? Was that what happened? He didn't come on as soon as we conceded.
No, Sonny was on the pitch when we conceded.
Oh, so they came on before.
Sonny came on, and a minute later we conceded.
Right. So you can see that calming influence. Maybe in that last 20 minutes you saw that, because we did seem to settle down a bit and start creating chances. So maybe that helped.
Captain. That's what you need from your captain. No context Tottenham. If you bring up the first one, there's Sergio Reguilon, part of the matchday squad for the first time in a long time yesterday. And obviously That's that Ian Wright clip when he sees his school teacher for the first time in a very long time.
Yeah, it's quite surprising, to be honest, that he was there. And I don't know what the use of him being there was, considering Udogie went off and Spence came on. So what's the point of having Reguilon there? We're not
Just to make up the numbers, I guess.
But we've got no one else, but a youngster there. Anyway, we were questioning, Reguilon is still here. Is he going to get an opportunity? I'll say no. I didn't think he'd even be in the squad, but he was there. So it does suggest that maybe Ange would have called him if something happened. But clearly, he still didn't trust him because he didn't play a minute.
The reality is, one injury to Udogie or Spence, and he's right there. That's the reality. Kayla says, so happy for the boys. Have someone like Sonny to lean on. And this was another clip of Sonny taking Brennan over to the away end last night.
Yeah, and that's
proper captain, Sonny, isn't he?
Yeah, that's what he's great at. He's really good with the players and making sure that they feel like they're important, and he always congratulates them when they've done good things. And I've seen him do that a few times now, like when making sure these players get the props when they've won the game. So fair play to him.
Next up is Mr. Black, Brennan Johnson, reactivating his Instagram account tonight, and that's Nigel Farage going, "You all laughed at me. You ain't laughing now."
Did he reactivate it?
I don't know. Let's have a look.
Let's check.
Let's have a quick. It was Instagram, wasn't it?
Yeah. Anyone in the comments know? Has Brendan reactivated his account?
Brennan. Nah.
No?
Nah. He's not there. Can't find him. Nah.
Shame.
Can't find him. Jake says, dread it, run from it. Our destiny is inevitable. So it starts off, oh boy, I'm excited to watch my favourite team play. I'm going to kill myself. Nice, we won.
Yeah, that's been a few times. That's a good ban, except for it's not always the nice one bit, but at least yesterday it was.
But it's true, like as match day approaches,
Every
you're like,
game,
I'm so excited, Spurs are back on. And then within 5-10 minutes, you're just like, oh God.
What was I excited? And it's going to happen again on Saturday. I can just feel it. Before the game, I'm like, all right, we're going to do it today. It's going to be a difference. We're going to change. Because I guess every game is an opportunity to turn things around and have things to change. So you just never know. But with Spurs, it's just always get excited, then they let you down.
Yeah.
But at least we won yesterday, so can't say too much about letting us down.
That's the life of a Tottenham Hotspur fan. It's not just now, it's just been like forever, hasn't it? Zara says, proud of you, Brennan. Always keep your head up. So that's that clip once again. Next up is from Shuni saying, Son Heung-min is cute and handsome.
Classic. A good celebration there, Brennan. But look, you can even see that this is just after he scored last minute winner. He's not even smiling, is he?
Yeah.
Which is sad, but good moment for him anyway.
Archie Gray's smile, he's smiling for all three of them. But that is all we have for reacts. That is how the internet did react to the game yesterday.